Value what you have, where you are. You have to appreciate it, what you have, and don't be bogged down by looking at something else or some other stage. Be patient about it. And secondly, I feel that one should always keep on learning and improving. There is a saying that ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਬਦਾਮਾਂ ਖਾਣ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਕਲ ਆਂਦੀ, ਧੱਕੇ ਖਾਣ ਨਾਲ ਆਂਦੀ ਹੈ. So you get wisdom not by consuming aliments, by going धक्के खाने मतलब इधर जाना उधर जाना, और मैंने बड़े धक्के खाए हैं during the preparation. So this has been my journey. To be very honest, I would not want any future aspirant to go through what I have gone through. Learn from it and improve. My name is Jayant Puri and I have secured All India rank 210 in Civil Services Examination 2020. And this was my 6th and final attempt and my 6th mains, but my first interview. And I have gone through this process for the past, since 2014 was my first attempt, I've been going through it. One thing that I would like to share for the aspirants and as Sir said, the intellectual part of it, what I would like to think is, value what you have, where you are. You have to appreciate it, what you have, and don't be bogged down by looking at something else or some other stage. Be patient about it. And secondly, I feel that one should always keep on learning and improving. There is a saying that I would like to quote in Hindi, if it is possible, you can translate it sort of Punjabi. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਬਦਾਮਾਂ ਖਾਣ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਕਲ ਆਂਦੀ, ਧੱਕੇ ਖਾਣ ਨਾਲ ਆਂਦੀ ਹੈ. So you get wisdom not by consuming aliments, by going ਧੱਕੇ ਖਾਣੇ मतलब इधर जाना उधर जाना, और मैंने बड़े धक्के खाए हैं during the preparation. So this has been my journey, and to be very honest, I would not want any future aspirant to go through what I have gone through. Learn from it and improve, because as human beings, I feel we have to evolve. Don't read history, don't repeat the same mistakes, and move forward. So a little snippet of my journey, which a little small window into the journey, which I'd like to share, is my essay preparation. I have done my electrical engineering from IIT Patna 2013, and I never felt I was good in literature or answer writing or something related to so-called humanities. Because I come from a family of engineers and doctors, and never in my surroundings we are surrounded by we have in our dining room or dining table Shakespeare's or written by Louis L'Amour and some complex name and complex English. But now here I stand with among one of the highest marks in essays surprises me, because one thing I felt through our journey, I had constantly had to improve. In my first attempt, I scored around on 122 marks. That was a decent enough score in 2014. And nobody mentioned me to that you need to work on it. And I also took it for granted. And similar in my 15 and 16 attempt, it was 218 to 20. So this bracket of marks I used to get. Moving to 2017, I was introduced to Dr. Khan by a friend, and sir said you can work on your essay. Okay, sir, I'm doing good enough, not the best. I never expected to be best. But sir asked me, I think sir's lectures are still uploaded, 3-4 years old lectures, which are I feel still relevant. I read them, I understood, and it opened a new area and scope which I felt I could improve. So another lesson or learning which I come is you never stop improving. Where you are, appreciate it, and there is always some room for improvement. And on 2017 attempt, I was able to score around 149 marks, which was a fairly decent score. Then in 2019 attempt, 132. And this attempt, I was able to score 142 in my essay. So there has been a constant improvement. So one underlying theme through my journey about 6 attempts and 6 mains has been there's always room for improvement. Try to find it, work on it, and become a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. So certain part of strategic wise, essay wise, see, essay is a part of the preparation or the part of the mains process which has a high influence because there is a lot of variation in the marks. You can have someone scoring 60 marks. You can have someone scoring 160 marks as well. So 100 marks differential can make or break your selection. So I would like to say that don't ignore it, work on it. And most importantly, if you have scored 160 or 140, 150 marks, don't take it for granted. There is always room for improvement. Remember what worked well, remember your hard work, and also you can move a little bit forward, and a little bit of experiment, sort of incremental approach can be done in essay. And so I think that is the broadly philosophical aspect of it. And more four areas which I feel an essay test is: first, your content, your knowledge aspect, which is fairly matches with the general studies aspect. Second is your language and expression, how well you are able to put forth your view. I would like to add a disclaimer: it is not your sophistication in command of English language, but how smoothly and how contently you can write the essay so that the examiner feels better. If I have my essay written in 2014, I have an essay written in 2020. If I go through it, it takes me more time reading my 2014 essay than it takes reading the 2020 essay. So there is certain level of flow which helps smoothen the process and the examiner feels at ease. And I think that is one important aspect one often forgets. You are not writing essay for yourself, you are writing for someone who is going to evaluate. My philosophy has been try to make his or her life easier. Once he checks your essay, he or she checks your essay, he or she should feel good. Some positive approach, which Khan sir helped a lot in imbibing in me. So thank you, sir. And another aspect of essay is essay is something that I feel is not just you write what you feel like. There is certain structure associated to it. There is an introduction, there is a body, there is a conclusion, there is certain level of flow. It is important, I feel, to understand that flow. See, if it is working in your favor, you're getting good marks, I say, good, well done, you deserve it. Keep it that way if you can. However, if you feel that there's some room of improvement, I feel there's one area which you can work on, is working on the strategical part of the essay. Fourth and finally, it is always good to read something positive and hopeful, which I feel should also be reflected in your essay. So always end on a good note, on a positive note. I think it helps in long way, not in just essay, and throughout your life as well. And I would like to move to the next speaker. Thank you so much.